Lily. And my dog Lily. And we're in my backyard, the back of the house. And that's the aquaponic system I was telling you guys about. You hear the water running right there. Let me zoom in and show you guys the water. There's the water zoom in there. Running. And that's my dad that you hear. The backyard. So I'll be back. There goes my dog. So I'll be back, guys. What's up, guys? It's your boy Reese Boy. We are back with another video. I showed you guys outside. My dog took my dog for a walk. So guys, Cody's here. Miss Cody. Okay, so if you guys still want to get the coldest water bottle, my code is still water break. If you want to get it, let's say grace. Dear God, bless this fruit, bless this time. Pray that you keep everyone safe. Thank you for opening up the nation again, but make sure people are safe because, yeah. And pray that you just help me to show more love with my fans and be more engaging with my fans and just get ready for the future. And hopefully that I get to the point where I want to be so I can share more love and see more people and travel the world. And hopefully one day I get to do a meet and greet, because that's like the biggest thing on my heart, is that I want to meet my fans and be a part of their lives and then be a part of my life as much as they are a part of my life. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, guys. So that is like literally, I hope you guys can hear me. That is like, oh, first bite, guys. That is like literally, no joke, the biggest thing to me. I want to go on tour because I want to meet you guys so bad. Like, I understood it. I never understood it before. I mean, I knew it was out there, but I didn't understand it before. But I get it now why YouTubers like work so hard and are so dedicated, because they want to meet their fans so bad, because their fans are what made their career. Their fans are what gave them that little push, you know. I mean, it's a lot to them. But today I have a story time for you guys. So this is the first time I went to prom. I don't know if I told this story already. I don't think I told this story. So it was time for prom. It was my junior year. I was asked by a singer, because there was this singer girl. Her name was Rachel. I forgot her last name. But anyways, Rachel, shout out to you if you're out there. So Rachel and me, we had first period together. We had homeroom. Basically, homeroom is just somewhere where you can go and catch up with like your homework, or catch up with your friends, or get some more time so you can get yourself together before you go to first period. So like if you just woke up, got on the bus, and didn't even have time to like brush your hair, brush your teeth, or whatever, you have time in homeroom, so you don't have to go to your first period class and have a teacher complaining at you. So that's what homeroom is kind of for, but mostly for your homework. I used it to catch up with my friends. That's what I usually used it for. So anyway, so we had homeroom together, and we had second period. No, we had homeroom and we had lunch and PE together. Those were our classes that we had together. So we kind of liked each other, but I was in a relationship and she was in a relationship, and we didn't like each other like in the couple sense. Like we were just like best friends for each other. And then when she broke up with her boyfriend, because he was not a good guy, he was verbally abusive towards her a lot. I hated that. I would always tell her, you deserve better, you deserve better, you deserve better. And she was like, what, like you? And I was like, yeah, but you know, you said I'm not your type. She's like, oh, I lied. I was like, oh, now you tell me this. So then her senior year and my junior year, we went to prom, because she graduated the year before me. She graduated in 2007. I graduated in 2008. So I'm class of 2008. She's class of 2007. The same year that my best friend graduated. So she broke up with her boyfriend, so she had no one to go with. I didn't want to be the rebound person that you asked, but she's like, no, come on. So I will never forget how she asked me. We were at the movies, and she went to go get some popcorn or whatever. And I remember it was like really, and we were the only ones in this theater. And she worked at the movie theater, so she had like connections. And we were the only one in the theater. And I was like, this is so weird. This is so creepy. Like, why are we the only ones in here? And then my mind is like going totally south. Like, oh, maybe this is like a horror movie or something like that. Like, I'm just going really crazy. And so she's like, I'll be right back. I'm going to go get us some popcorn. So I'm like, okay. Walks in a band. Walks in people that I knew with like signs. Will you? And they spelled it out. Will you go to prom with me or homecoming? And I was like, what? And then she comes in with like a rose. And then she's like, I thought we were like getting engaged. Like that's how worked out and perfect it was. And I'm like, yes, I'll go with you. And they're like, this, you didn't have to do that. I'm like, you could have just asked me. She's like, you know I go big. And she went big for everything. All her birthday parties, everything. Her mom was a party planner. So she like, it ran in the family. So I was like, yes, I'll go. But she was gonna let me do it because most of the boys do that. But she knew that it was just taking so long, and homecoming was like a week away, and she needed time to like get her dress, get her hair done, get her nails done. And I was just and I already broke up with my girlfriend, so it was totally fine. So the day came. I got a corsage, got a suit, drove over to her house. She came down the stairs, looked gorgeous, like so gorgeous. I know I owe you guys my football picture already, but I'm gonna look for that picture because, oh my gosh, she was so gorgeous, guys. You cannot believe it. So like, all my feelings of like, you're my best friend, went out the door. As soon as she walked down the stairs, I was like, oh my God, this could be my future wife. And she's like, joking around, she's like, so you thought I couldn't get, she's like, oh, you thought I wouldn't look pretty in a dress? Because, you know, she always wore jeans. And I'm like, no, I knew you were pretty. I was like, I always knew you were pretty. And then we went with some other like football players, and we went with some of her girlfriends. And I went with some of my guy friends, and we got in the limo and we had fun. It was a long limo. If you guys have never been in a limo, get in a limo. You have to experience it. It's so cool. And this limo had a hot tub at the end. It was a Hummer hot tub limo, and her mom paid for it. It was so cool because her mom had connections, because her mom did a lot of party planning for like big people, like senators and governors and like celebrities and stuff like that. So we go to prom. We danced all night long. There were so many different songs that were out at the time. I couldn't even remember some of them. I know Flo Rida had a song out. I know Nelly had a song out. I know Beyonce had a song out. I know like so many people were out at that time. In 2007. We had so much fun, guys. The whole day. It was so much fun. And then afterwards we went to Steak and Shake, because Steak and Shake is open 24 hours. So we went to Steak and Shake and we ate at Steak and Shake. And I had the chicken nuggets because I was such a chicken nugget fanato. Like, oh my goodness. Oh, shout out to you, Chicken Nugget. I loved chicken nuggets too when I was younger. Oh my gosh, that's all I ate. I did not like the whole chicken. I hated the bone. I was like a baby, basically, because I would only eat chicken nuggets or chicken breasts. I did not eat the chicken wings or chicken legs or chicken thighs or the back. Ugh, no. To this day, I still can't. People say you're not really black because you don't eat all that Southern cooking. I'm like, I eat some of it. I like the collard greens, and I like the cornbread, and I like the fruit, not fruit punch. What is it? The Kool-Aid. I like the Kool-Aid. So I'm like, there's a little bit inside of me, but you know, it is what it is. So anyway, getting back to my story. We ended up going to, so after that, we went home. I got home at like 2, 3 in the morning. I don't even remember. Everybody was like knocked out. And I just came in, took a shower, went to bed, woke up the next day. And then we hanged out the next day too, and then the next day, and then she graduated. I went to her graduation. It was so much fun. I rode with her mom. Her mom and me were like this. We were so close. And her little brother. And then she had a graduation party. That was fun. And then right when I was about to ask her to date me, guys, what happens? I'm moving. I was like, why does this happen to me every time? And then she moved to California. And she went to college out there. And now I think she's like some type of like doctor or nurse or something. She didn't go into the same career as her mom. She's not a party planner. But she went to California. So it was like another relationship that I just let go. So with all that being said, if you guys have someone that you like, someone that you're crushing on, someone that you like, and you know that they like you back, make sure they like you back first. Make sure they're single first. Make sure that they're not in a far distance relationship. Let them know, because what's the point in this time and age that we're in, and the life that we're in, and life is really short. What's the point of hiding behind that? Oh, I'm so scared, I'm so scared, I'm so scared. Use the strength that you have and be like, hey, do you like me? And if she's like, kinda, or well, I don't know, be like, no, you need, it's a yes or no question. Like, you have to be like that sometimes. Like, for boys. All right, guys, I'm back. I'm sorry. I got a phone call. So like I was saying, basically, use, basically just fight for what you believe in, right? But make sure it's actually what you believe in. If you really, 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 really like that person, and you really, really, really think that you guys could be a good couple, you guys could be together, you guys could be like, I mean, try being friends first. And if you guys can make it as friends, then only then, if the person says it's okay, you always have to get someone's permission. Then move to the next level as being boyfriend and girlfriend. But if you were raised that you can't date, that's okay too. Like, a lot of kids aren't allowed to date. I wasn't allowed to date. I started dating when I was probably like 14, 15, secretly. But, no, I wasn't allowed either. But, so, but when you get to be my age, life is totally different. You see life through a different lens. You're like, hold up. You remember the bad decisions that you made when you were younger, and you're like, if I could do life over, I would have never made those decisions. Don't think that way. Think towards the future. Be like, okay, I have a past, whatever, I have a past. Get over it. Everybody has a past, you know, but don't let it control your life, because if you let it control your life, it's going to win. And I did that for 30-something years. I let it control my life. But you can't let it win. You can't let it control you at all. You have to fight and fight and fight for what you believe in. And if you believe in somebody, then you keep supporting them. And I've noticed that with all of you guys. You guys believe in this little engine that could. From the train book, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. I'm that channel. My channel is like, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. Until it's like, wow, I did it. That's why, like, so bad, I'm like, I have to post videos. I have to put content out. Yes, it's not the best. Yes, it could be better. But it's like, I have to do content because I love what I'm doing. And I was actually talking to my sister this morning, and she was like, you are making a difference just in the world. You might not think you're making a difference, and sometimes I really don't. Sometimes I really get mad at myself. I'm like, why are you doing social media? Like, what's the point? But I go back to the people like Gary, like Amanda, like different people that are always commenting like, how did you lose weight? You look so good. What did you do? Over the negative, like, oh my God, you're so fat, blah, 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 blah. But I really don't get that much anymore. Like, I really don't. And if people do say that, I'm like, go back and watch where I was and watch where I am now. And then let me know if your opinion changed. Because yes, I still have a lot more work to do. Yes, I'm still big. But it's like, I'm not as bad as I was. Like, if you've ever seen my 600-pound life, guys, YouTube it, Google it, watch it on TLC. You will see that I almost was on that show. They asked me in 2018 to actually come on that show because I reached out to them, but they wanted me to fly to Dallas, and I said no because the show was taped in Dallas. And I said no, and I should have said yes because that could have been my foot into reality TV, and I could have helped a lot of people with my story, but I didn't do it. I should have. But God knew the right route for me. But my inspiration, my life journey, I'll say it like that. My life journey could be helping someone else with just their issues, with their depression, their anxiety, their eating disorder, their abuse that they've had in their life, with their not having a lot of friends, not being very social, being really reserved, being more isolated. Because I've done all that. I've literally done all of that. And I don't like that feeling. I don't like it at all. So it's really sad that I allow that to happen. But right now that I feel like a new Matthew, a new improved Reese boy, and I'm like being more engaged with you guys and talking to you guys more. Because for 2 years, I didn't talk to you guys at all. I barely even went live because of how much hate I got. That was why I didn't go live. It wasn't that I don't love you guys. It was not that I don't want to answer to you guys. It was just that I got so much hate. And I'm like, I'm not going to sit here and want to talk to these people and share my story with these people if people are going to be like, you're fat, you're gay, you're this, you're that. Like, I'm just like, no, I'm not going to put myself up there for that attack. And then people are like, well, why don't you just delete the accounts? Why don't you just do this? It's like, haters make you stronger on YouTube. Honestly, they really do. If anyone like attacks your channel, you gain a lot of sympathy or you lose a lot of sympathy. It just depends on, like, if you're doing nothing wrong and someone's attacking you, then you're going to get a lot of positive people to your channel. But if you did something wrong and they're like calling you out for it, then you lose a lot of subscribers. My YouTube channel, I'm going to try my hardest, because you can fall in that mold. It's not to tell you guys lies, to be honest with you guys and be truthful from you, because I've done that from day one. And the title of my YouTube channel is I'm Here to Make People Happy. That's 100% what I believe. It's never changed ever. I've been that way since I was 5 years old. I always wanted to make people laugh. I was the clown of the family. I joked around. Like, that's who I am. If you truly know me. But now that I'm like more engaged with you guys and I can talk to you guys and I see your guys' comments and I try to answer to you guys on Instagram. And again, my Instagram is Reese and Jama if you want to talk to me personally, or Max341989 on TikTok or Instagram. Or just send me a message right here on YouTube. But with that story being told, I would have not went to prom if I would have allowed myself to talk myself out of it. I talked myself out of a lot of situations that probably would have been really good for me because I was so scared of what people were going to think. I could have been a big social media influencer if I would have started in 2005 when YouTube started, because my life was like really fun at that time, to being all the way to now in 2020. So that would have been doing it for as long as YouTube has been around. I would have been doing YouTube. Like a lot of these YouTubers who have been doing it, like Shane Dawson, all these different people that have been there since day one, that are big and humongous right now. I would have been that person because I would have worked my butt off to be where I was. Or if I would have started when I was with my ex, those would have been fun videos because we were goofy together. But God knew the right time for me to come, and I'm happy that He chose for me to come last year. Or not last year, the year before. I hope that was an onion. It tasted like fat. But With all that being said, guys, take chances. I'm gonna send you guys somewhere to go watch. I don't know if you guys are watching them already, but type in Sam and Kobe on YouTube and go watch a lot of their videos and see that their motto is take chances, do things with your lives, don't stay in the same mold, live life to the fullest, be a different person. Don't follow society, be your own person, live your own life. And that was kind of where I got my inspiration from. Like, I really owe a lot to them. They're the reason why I started YouTube, even though they're younger than me, but that doesn't matter, because you can even be inspired by a 5-year-old or a 2-year-old because of their journey that they've been through, especially those kids that fight with cancer and then they come out on the other side. That's like amazing. 100%. Like, that's amazing. Or people who like save family members and they're like, it doesn't even care how old it is, or animals. Like, a lot of stuff inspires me. And their channel inspired me to start my own YouTube. You know, I didn't know I was going to be as far as I am now. Like, I thought I would still be lower, but it takes work. It really takes work. And I'm not trying to preach to you guys, and I'm not trying to lie to you guys or make up stuff or make it seem like it's so easy. Excuse me. If it was easy, believe me, hundreds and thousands of people, and there probably are really hundreds of thousands of people, would be doing YouTube and quitting their main job because it would be so easy to just get, boom, fame and money like that. And when I do get to the point where I'm big enough, I want to change the mold of what's really happening in Hollywood, that all these stars start to like fall apart and get crazy and get addicted to drugs and alcohol and all that stuff. I really want to understand, and I might actually do a documentary about that if I'm allowed to, because I know people are really closed off over there too and really personal, but I would love to do a documentary about, and get a team behind me, about what's the truth behind what happens in Hollywood. Like, there's been documentaries done, but they barely even happen. They happen like maybe every 10 or 5 years they do a documentary like that. They don't really do one all the time. But I really want to know, digging deep. Like, I would love to get some of these pop stars that are dealing with it right now to like come on my channel and talk about it, like from a different standpoint of like what really happens when you get the singing career or the acting career or the fame from social media. Like, what happens to that person? Like, why do they fall apart and what happens? You know, I think like Justin Bieber put it perfectly on his whole YouTube that he was doing, like just the different stuff that happened. And do I really think that he talked deep about what Hollywood is about? No. I think that he was probably told not to talk that deep about it. And a lot of people don't, because they don't want to get in trouble. But I feel like it should be talked about, because I feel like so many kids dream and go to bed dreaming about being famous and having money and having all that fame, but then they don't understand what the reality is behind it. And there's a lot of child stars that have said how fame messed up their life. Some of them walk away from it. Some of them that were on big shows you never even hear from again. You're like, huh? What happened to so-and-so? But the ones that are like the main character of the show, it's like they feel like they have to keep going, you know? So it's really cool to see, like, or not cool, but it's interesting to hear their stories. Like, I really want to do documentaries. People have asked me to do documentaries, and they're coming. Like, I'm going to do a lot, especially about like homeless people, about people with domestic violence, people with food disorders. I really want to focus on those. Social workers. Like, there's stuff that I want to hear about. So just comment below what documentary series you guys would want to see me do, or me and Jama do together. I need a haircut. But yeah, comment below what you guys would want to see from your boy Racy Boy, what documentaries. Thank you for listening. Definitely go to Homecoming and Prom if someone asks you to go to it next year, because probably not this year. And don't say no. Say I'll think about it, or try new things. Live your life. Don't give up. No matter what your situation is, keep fighting, because that's what I'm doing. But I love you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Turn on notifications. Go support Jama, guys. She's almost to 200 subscribers, guys. She's so close. I think she needs like 5 or 6 more. So definitely go support Jama TV, guys. Let's get her to 2K or 200, because that's amazing for 4 weeks for her to be already at 100 subscribers. Let's get her to 2K, guys, okay? And if you love me, help me get my watch time up. And shout out to all my supporters. Shout out to Gio, James, Jada, Noah, L-Dog, Simply Margus, Jama TV, all of you guys. Shout out to you guys. I love you guys. See you tomorrow or later tonight. All right, peace, guys.